Down their third of the game for Plainville. Cardinals with 5 minutes to go in this opening quarter have it from their own 45. On top 3-0. Finney out of the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to each side. Monarchs again showing blitz. They'll again keep it on the little read option. Actually, it's a pitch left side to Copeland. Tanner will catch it and go into Monarch territory to the 44-yard line as he will pick up 11. It's that little run pass option. Finney decided to pass it, and it's a gain of 7 on the play for Finney to Tanner Copeland.
Yeah, that's a tough play to read. They come out there, look with that option look, and then just kind of dump it out in the flat.
First pass completion for either team in this one. 3 wide receivers split to the far side. 1 here to the near side is Cody Crawford. Crawford had a big game week 1. Haven't heard from him so far in this game. Handoff for Casey. Stumbled at the line of scrimmage and will be spun down. Ethan Atherton got him up around the shoulder pads and wrestled him down on the left side of the formation. Short gain for Casey. About a gain of 1 sets up 3rd down and 2.
Big play for the Monarch defense right here again. Although Plainville's in that territory where you think they might take 2 to get 1.
Yeah, inside Monarch territory at the 43-yard line, and this is not out of Copeland's field goal range either from what we saw in the pregame. They already have one Tanner Copeland field goal, his 3rd of the season. 2 wide receivers, the spread out of each side. Here's a little read option. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Finney with the first down and more. Right up the middle. Jordan will spin at the 35 and then be thrown down by a couple of different Monarchs. Bryce Seib again with the tackle. Also Grant Ginther, but not before. Finney will get to the 34-yard line on a first down.
Well, you see his experience there with that read option right there as he faked the handoff. He read the outside pressure coming in, and as soon as he saw them go towards Casey, he pulled it and took off. A lot of room.
Able to pick up 11 on that one and a first down. As they continue to move into Monarch territory. Ball at the Monarch 35-yard line. Plainville out of the shotgun. Spread formation. Finney again. Keeper to the left. He'll spin through a defender inside the 30 and then go down at the 29. Monarch fumble on their opening possession. Monarchs, though, hold him to a field goal. 3 wide receivers right. Crawford's the lone wide receiver to the near side. Finney out of the shotgun. He's going to right side and overshot his man. That ball may be behind the line of scrimmage as it will roll out of bounds. It is a backwards pass, and so that will be a loss, and now we've got a hurt Monarch, and that's not a good sign as Grant Ginther, the man down for the Monarchs inside the 20-yard line, and Ginther holding that right knee, I believe.
Yeah, that's not good. Clear away from the play. Didn't see what happened.
On the play, it was a swing pass to the right side. As the trainer and Coach Bowen out to talk to Grant Ginther. As the senior went down awkwardly away from the play back inside the 19-yard line. And as soon as Grant went down, Caleb Higgins busted to get over to check on his fellow Monarch. His two seniors who have been in the Monarchs for a long time. So he hurried over to check on him as Ginther will set up.
Yeah, he's a staple. I mean, in the defensive backfield and also a pretty decent receiver for the Monarchs. He's one.
7-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunately, there weren't any Monarchs close enough to pounce on it because it went over the receiver's head out there, and he just kind of quit on it. You tell the official was not blowing the whistle.
Ends up being a loss back to the 37-yard line, and Plainville will have it. Of this, and again it comes with 202 Automotive and Hayes Chevrolet. So after the touchback, ball will be out to the Monarch 20-yard line, and with 2:02 to go here in this opening quarter, Monarchs will have the football. Monarchs start with the inverted wishbone. Higgins, he's the H-back, the big fella, and he is wrapped up and dropped. Plainville read it from the get-go, and coming up with a very nice tackle, Jonah Smith. As Smith will tackle Higgins for a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah,
Brennan Staub in there as well. Sorry, Dave.
That's all right. Cardinals just, you can see the intensity stepping up, playing with the momentum. Negative play on first down. That's what we talked about. They have to avoid that.
After the loss of 1, minute 35 and counting here in this opening quarter. 10-0 lead for the Plainville Cardinals. Wide receiver Hickman to the near side. Johnson split to the far side as they go inverted wishbone again. But Dreiling, it looks like Richmeyer, the block backs. Here's the pitch right side. Higgins is cut down on the left side. Great play on a tackle back to the 15 for the Plainville Cardinals. Casey in there on the tackle, I believe. Ryan Junkemeyer. Tanner Copeland in there as well. It's a loss to the 15. It's a loss of 3 on the play for Higgins. It's 3rd down and 15.
Yeah, 2 negative plays to start, and you're looking at a 3rd and long and probably a passing situation. And we saw last time Casey pinned his ears back, they're going to have to keep the pressure off the quarterback long enough for him to look downfield.
Carson Jacobs, 1 of 2 for a touchdown from 10 yards out a week ago. He's 0 for 1 so far in this first quarter. Just 1 of 8 passing on the year for 13%. Motion man will be Kobe Dreiling. And looking to pass is Jacobs. Pressure from behind. He'll roll to the right, throw across the field. It's picked off. Finnessy in the middle of the field. Jordan's got it at the 20. He'll be brought down from behind, and he went down awkwardly. And that's, again, with Hickman making the tackle. Both of those players went down awkwardly. Back to the 19 on the return. Second Monarch turnover of the first quarter. Plainville's got it, and they are in business.
Yeah, real short field, and rolling to his right and trying to throw back across his body, across the center of the field. That's an awful tough throw to make at any level.
So following the interception, Plainville will get it back. It's the second time here in the opening quarter. They will have it inside Monarch territory, this time at the Monarch 19, following the interception by Finnessy and the return to the 19-yard line. And now Finnessy, with 28 seconds to go in this opening quarter, will have it on 1st down and 10. Pump fake, looking to his left. He's going to lay it out there for Copeland, who will haul it in for the touchdown as they go to the air on 1st down. It's a 19-yard strike from Jordan Finnessy to Tanner Copeland, as Copeland hauls in his first receiving touchdown of the season. And it's a 3-score lead now for the Plainville Cardinals. They go up 16-0 as we await the point after touchdown.
Yeah, that's putting a lot of pressure on your defense to turn them over with that short of field 2 times in the first quarter. Taking advantage, one play, 19-yard.
And again, it's Tanner Copeland to attempt the point after touchdown, and it is right down the middle. It is 17-0 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals with 20 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. As Finney will throw his second first quarter touchdown. This one to Tanner Copeland, and it was right up the middle. They just ran a little post pattern from 19 yards out. The point after touchdown makes it 17-0 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals. Our broadcast brought to you in part by NCK Tech, Home Place Credit Union, Heartland Building Center, and Midwest Energy. Monarchs, a team that's still trying to develop the passing game. Carson Jacobs 0 for 2, and you said it, Dave. That was an ill-advised throw across his body across the field. That's a tough play for a right-handed quarterback to make going to the left.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those you don't want to see him try, because that defense has a lot of time to react to it, and they had it all covered up.
And Finney playing safety back there, just playing center field. Had all sorts of time to read the quarterback's eyes and make the play. Monarch Sports Network, service of Dave's Auto Repair. Repairing your car since 1978 across from Auto World on East 8th Street. Copeland again has it teed up and ready to kick it away. It's a short kick. Schwartz will let it bounce and go into the end zone. 20 seconds to go in our opening quarter. 17-0 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals. Monarchs will have it on their own 20-yard line. In desperate need of a drive here to try and put something together and just feel like you have a little bit of momentum heading into the second quarter, already down 17-0.
Well, they got to keep the defense off the field for a little bit, too.
Inverted wishbone again. This time Jacobs the tailback. They'll run the option, and he lost the football on a pitch to the left side as Hunter Jacobs will have to fall inside his own 10 to recover the fumble. They will spot him all the way back to the 5. It's a loss of 15 on the play as Hunter Jacobs had to fall on that ball inside the Monarch 15-yard line right near the 5, and the Monarchs offense will let the clock run down, and you can thankfully let the first quarter come to an end. Monarchs will begin the second quarter down 17-0. They'll switch fields and hope the Monarch offense can get it going here. Down 3 scores as we begin the second quarter. It's the Monarch Sports Network, a service of Dave's Auto Repair.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV. Communications is your ultimate business partner. We provide business class phone with customizable features and fast, reliable internet. Your knowledgeable team at Technology Solutions has a broad base of IT services to meet your needs. Let the experts at Marketing Solutions get your message to the right people on the best platform.
In directions, Monarchs will have it at their own 5. Second down at 25. They will lose the football again. Ball is on the ground, and it's picked up and will be down by Plainville at the goal line. Finney picked it up and took it in the end zone, but they will say Plainville was down on the recovery at the 1. Monarchs with their second fumble, their third turnover of the contest, and the Plainville Cardinals will have it after just 2 plays at the Monarch 1-yard line with 11:49 to go in this opening quarter. This is the third time they've had it in Monarch territory.
Bad to worse. I mean, it's just the wheels have kind of come off right now here in this first half. Monarchs have to find a way to keep this defense off the field, and a 1-yard field for Plainville is not what you want to have.
17-0 Plainville with the lead. At 11:49 to go here in this second quarter. They go twins to each side. Finney in the shotgun. He's looking to run. No, it's a draw. Finney right side hit and dropped. Good play by Weston Pfeiffer. We've called his name a couple of times as Pfeiffer is able to get some pressure and tackle Finney back to the 2. It's a loss of 1.
Yep, Pfeiffer again coming through and getting low after he keeping his head up, seeing the play and making a nice play in the backfield.
Plainville had 44 rushing yards, 63 passing yards for a total of 107 first quarter yards. Monarchs had -3 yards in the first quarter. 11-15 and counting in the second quarter. Plainville now second down and goal from the 2. It's a read option. Jared Casey to the right side, and he won't get there. The ball came out late, and they'll say he was down.
Oh, my.
As that one is down inside the 1, and it is Monarch football. It's a late call, but they say that Casey fumbled the football. Well, now they're going to say Plainville football. So they had originally signaled that it was Monarch football. Well, actually, they really didn't make any signal other than that it was going to be third down Card football. As Coach David Bowen wants a timeout, they do switch the call back to what they had originally called on the field, which was he was down before he fumbled the football. Either way, it's no gain. It's third down and goal from the 2.
Well, he kind of did that dangerous thing of sticking that ball out, trying to get to the goal line, and it's hard to tell from up here. Couldn't see the angle, but the side judge on this one came in with his hand up right away, indicating he thought he was down.
Yeah, and he's probably got the best look at it from this side with Casey running to the right in front of him. Although 10:49 to go here in this first half, it's a 17-0 lead in favor of the Plainville Cardinals. Monarchs in this first half have turned it over 3 times. They have 2 fumbles and an interception. The latest fumble sets the Cardinals up with great field position. They have started in down and goal for 2. They'll snap it right to Casey. He snuck up underneath the center of the Monarchs with Caleb Higgins leading the way. Tackle him for no gain. Good play up front, 2 by Connor Staub, the senior. They just kind of submarined and were able to stop Casey. Just walked up there and took the snap.
Yeah, that's a great penetration, and that's what you need on a goal line stand. But see what they do. Interesting call here on 4th down.
10:25 and counting in this first half. Feel like the Monarchs really need to get this one stopped because it looks like Plain sideline and go for it. They'll run 3 wide receivers to the left. 1 here to the near side is Crawford. Casey in the shotgun right next to Finney, who stands as a quarterback, waits on the snap. Finney will take it. Read option. It's Casey up inside, and it's a touchdown for the Plainville Cardinals. Caleb Higgins slow to get up. He is thought that maybe he made the tackle inside, but Casey will score from 2 yards out. It is 23-0 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals with 9:57 to play here in this second quarter as Jared Casey scores from a yard out. It's Jared Casey's first touchdown of the season, making a 2-yard touchdown run for Jared Casey. And with 9:57 to go here in this first half, Tanner Copeland on to attempt the extra point. And Copeland is a perfect 3 for 3.
Well, it took 4 plays to get that drive that started on the 1-yard line. A 4-play, 1-yard touchdown drive.
Plainville, field goal. 2 touchdowns here in the first half, or 3 touchdowns now here in the first half. 2 in the first quarter, 1 more here in this second quarter. Touchdowns of 37, 19, and now 2 and a 31-yard field goal. So they have taken advantage of Monarchs' miscues. Monarchs have turned it over 3 times here in this first half. The interception, 2 fumbles. And so far, that's the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Just short fields, and the Cardinals are taking advantage of the turnovers. And Monarchs have to have a possession where they control the clock a little bit and hang on to the football.
Monarch Athletics on 99 KZ Country and HaysPost.com, brought to you in part by USAFE Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply, Horizon Appliance, and Steel Fabrications. Monarchs again from our right to our left here in this second quarter. The sun begins to set behind us. We sit on the home side, right behind the Monarchs, right behind the Cardinals in the Plainville press box. Lights on here on a warm day. Only 90 degrees at kickoff. And Al Copeland will put a foot into this one. Line drive kick fielded inside the Monarch 10-yard line. It's Hickman. Bryce looking for a little bit of running room across the 20. He spun down to the 25-yard line. Jared Casey got a hold of him down there. Also in on the play was Staub, as Brennan's a little bit slow to get up. Monarchs will start at their own 25.
Casey reaching in there trying to strip that one out. You got to make sure you're securing the ball every time you touch it.
Monarchs will have it, 9:50 to go here in the second quarter from their own 25-yard line, just looking to try and sustain a drive. So far, 3 plays fumble, 3 plays punt, 3 plays interception, and 2 plays a fumble. 9:50 to go. Monarchs in this first half down 24-0. Wide receiver Hickman to the near side. Wide receiver split to the far side. It's the inverted wishbone again. Jacobs underneath center. They're going to give it to Higgins. He'll try and bounce it left side, run through a man, but right at the 25. It's no gain on the play. As Caleb just lowered his helmet, tried to make some room, but nowhere to go. He's brought down by Staub again up front.
Well, they're not getting any push up front right now. No lanes to run through, and he did all he could. Just lowered his shoulder and got back to the line of scrimmage.
9.5 to go in this opening half. 24-0 Plainville with the lead. Higgins has carried it 4 times for a loss of 3 yards. He had 167 yards on 28 carries a week ago. Monarch offense trying to find a little bit of momentum. Wide receiver to the far side. One here to the near side. They'll set a man in motion to the right side. And they'll hand it for Higgins on the fullback dive right up the middle. He's just shy of the 30-yard line. As Caleb will pick up 4 on the play. Jonas Smith in on the tackle. 3rd and about 6 on the play.
Monarchs unable to pick up a 3rd down conversion so far. Need one right here.
Monarchs with 8:35 and counting here in this opening half. Facing a big 3rd down. Johnson, the wide receiver, to the near side. Hickman split to the far side. Out of that flex bone, and Dreiling will get an early start. And a penalty on the Monarchs. They're first of the ball game, but it will be a 5-yard variety. So it'll move the Monarchs back to their own 25.
Yeah, he tried to sell it like he was going to go in motion, but too little too late.
The Monarchs now face 3rd down and 10. They have to get it across their own 35 up to about the 36-yard line. As they're just across the 25. Again, Johnson, the wide receiver, here to the near side. Hickman to the far side. Those 3 backs behind Higgins, or behind Jacobs, rather. They're going to pitch it here left side. Pressure and dropped. Trying to run the pitch across the formation with Schwartz. He's thrown down on the play by Jared Casey. Brennan Staub in the backfield as well. Lost back to the 18. It's a loss of 7 for Alex Schwartz. It's 4th down.
Well, after a couple of promising plays to start the ball game, Monarchs have pretty much gone backwards.
Jace Wentling ready to punt this away again. Tanner Copeland stands at his own 45-yard line. This a short kick and out of bounds. Jace, who missed last week due to the concussion, struggled a little bit punting it out of bounds a couple of different times against Smith Center week 1. Plainville will have it at the 45-yard line. Cardinals up 24-0 with 7:48 to go here in this opening half of football. Monarchs again with a 3-and-out and a punt. Meanwhile, Plainville will get it back at their own 45-yard line with 7:28 to go in this second quarter, already up 24-0. They'll split 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near. And Finney out of the shotgun on first down from their own 45. They're going to run the option left side. It's a quarterback keeper with blockers in front of him. He'll get to the seam and then cut it up inside and pick up nearly 7 yards on the play. Monarchs' Ryan Richmeyer in on the tackle. But it's a gain of 7 on first down, second down and 3.
Yeah, you see, we talked about quarterback being a total package before the game started, and with his experience this junior year, he's kind of having a field day tonight, throwing the ball, running the ball. That time they just kind of ran basically a sweep around the edge, had the blockers out front. Nice pickup.
8 carries, 30 yards for Finney. He's also completed 3 of 4 passes for 63 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. Now 3 wide receivers to the near side. They go 1 to the short side. Monarchs showing blitz on second down. Finney to throw, rolling to his right, and it is intercepted. Great play by the Monarchs as they will get it back on the turnover. It's Bryce Seib, the freshman, who read it the whole way. They were trying to set up the swing pass to the right. Bryce stepped in the passing lane, picked it off, returned it to the 43-yard line. And the Monarchs will have it for the first time here in the second quarter inside Plainville territory.
Well, that's a huge play for the Monarchs right now, and we've seen Cardinals capitalize on good field position and turnovers. Monarchs have to return the favor right here with this huge opportunity.
6:33 to go in this first half. Monarchs will take over at the Plainville 42-yard line. Yeah, you feel like this is a make-or-break possession in this first half. You hate to say it, but already down 24-0, just trying to get on the board. 1 wide receiver to each side. Inverted wishbone again. Higgins the H-back. Carson looking to throw. Jacobs pump fakes. He's going to throw it deep to the right side. He's got a man down there, and great coverage as it's incomplete. The big, tall, lanky Jack Johnson, the intended wide receiver, the senior, but he was defended perfectly on the play. That was a great job on the Plainville Cardinals, Cody Crawford. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he just played it, like you said, just turned and ran with him stride for stride and was playing the ball the whole way. Made it a tough, really not a bad throw out there either, just good coverage.
Johnson at 6'3", used all 6'3" of his frame up that far side, but couldn't haul it in. With the injury to Grant Ginther, Johnson lined up to the wide receiver here to the near side on second down and 10. Following the incomplete pass on first down, now the Monarchs will hand it off. Higgins hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Just no push that time. And coming up to make the tackle was Peyton Rathbun, the sophomore. They will give him a yard on the play. It's 3rd down and 9.
Plainville's defense been awful tough to pick up any yards on the ground tonight.
With 6 minutes to go in this first half, 24-0 Plainville with the lead. They take advantage of 3 first-half Monarch turnovers. Johnson, a wide receiver to the far side. Hickman here to the near side. Higgins, the fullback. Those backs flex to each side. They'll send Schwartz in motion to the left. They're going to run the option right. Carson has to just cut it up inside, and he'll get it to the 40. The defensive end showed, and Carson had nowhere to go as he'll pick up a yard. Make it 2 to the 40. It's 4th down.
Yeah, again, only able to pick up a couple yards after the big turnover. But they are gaining some field position here if their defense can hold them down.
Chase Wentling ready to punt again. Tanner Copeland again. Here's a high snap. Wentling will bring it down. Low line drive kick, trying to pin him deep inside. It bounces and will bounce on the goal line and then come down just outside of the goal line. That was almost a great kick. Kind of used that little pitching wedge, threw it up there, and just unfortunately. So the Monarchs go 3 and out. We'll put the football. And so far on their drives, Monarchs have 2 fumbles, an interception, and 3 punts here in this first half. From their own 20-yard line, Plainville will have it first down and 10. With 4:40 to go here in this opening half, 24-0 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals, and they are driving from their own 28-yard line. Finney out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left. He's going to throw it that way, little swing pass. Spees will make the play. Kobe's got the first down, left side, outside the numbers, and then it's chopped down to the 37-yard line as Spees is cut down on the play. Give him a gain of 10 and a Cardinal first down.
Again, just a little flare pass out in the flat, and got a couple of receivers downfield in front of him blocking. Big play.
Second catch of the game for Spees. Goes for 10 and a first down. So they will move the chains to their own 37-yard line. Now they go 3 wide receivers to the far side. That's right in front of us. Now 1 to the TMP side of the field. Casey will go in motion. And it's taken away by Ryan Richmeyer. He just stole it from the quarterback, and he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a 37-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown for Ryan Richmeyer. The junior just took it away from the quarterback, and the Monarchs get on the board with 3:46 to go in this opening half. Richmeyer just took it away from Finney. He was trying to run the option to the near side. The Monarchs get on the board.
There's a flag on the play. So see what that's all about before we get.
The Monarchs are coming back to the 32.
So that's probably a post-possession. Hopefully a post-possession. That's a tough break.
As it stands now, the Monarchs get on the board for the first time. Coach David Bowen not happy with the officials as he runs up the sideline, walks up the sideline rather, and it is
dead ball.
Personal foul on the Monarchs.
Personal foul against the Monarchs.
So they said that's a dead ball, so the play should.
Touchdown will stand.
Play should count.
Yep. The result of the play should count. And so the Monarchs will have it and go here for 2 of the 24-6 contest.
They needed a creative way to score some points, and that I don't know if you could get more creative than that. Just happened to step into the right place at the right time and take it back.
A 37-yard return for Ryan Richmeyer. And now they'll line up in the inverted wishbone formation. And Carson Jacobs, the quarterback, of the flag on the play, will go right up the middle, but it's going to be a false start on the Monarchs.
That's too bad because it looked like he had the push to get in there and was in.
The first turnover of the contest for Plainville will come at 3:46 to go here in this first half as Ryan Richmeyer, sporting that new number, just ripped the option play away from the quarterback Finney and returned it 37 yards for the touchdown. So now after the penalty on the Monarchs, they'll line up and go for 2 just inside the 10-yard line. Hunter Jacob will go in motion. They're going to run the option to the left side. Pitch to Hunter. Hunter trying to get outside the numbers, and he's knocked down. He won't get there. Carson Jacobs took a hit, and he bounces back up as Kobe Spees was in on him tight. But the Monarchs get on the board with 3:46 to go in this third quarter. 24-6 the lead for Plainville. But if you're the Monarchs, you feel much better about getting on the board here late in this second quarter.
Yeah, that's a good way to put some points on the board. Is, you know, going in at halftime, if they would have given up anything else, but to get that 6 points right there is a bonus. But they still got a 3:45 clock to deal with, 3:46 to play some defense.
couple of district scores. Of course, district play begins next week. We can update you on. After one, Oisington leads Larned 14-0. And in the second quarter, Ellsworth and Sacred Heart tied at 7. We're trying to get you the score between Plainville between Phillipsburg and Smith Center. And at last check, that is 21-0 Phillipsburg with the lead. I believe that's late in the first half, midway through that second quarter. It's our Kalon update, our Hayes Kalon scoreboard update. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spring in the fall by Hayes Kalon. Call Kirk Mask at 623-0674. Kurt Viner at 623-8427. Monarchs get on the board thanks to the Ryan Richmeyer fumble recovery for a touchdown. With 3:46 to go in this first half. And now Jace Wentling has it teed up and is ready to kick it off here for the Monarchs. As Wentling will kick it off. This one fielded at about the 25-yard line for Finney. He'll come to the near side with a flag on the play, and he's tripped up. He got tripped up over his own man. Good play by Lance Ling. He forced Jordan Finney, or make it Tanner Copeland, who's slow to get up. It's not a good sign for the Plainville Cardinals. We're still waiting on the call from the official, but Lang just forced Copeland, the blocker.
He's going to get a block in the back on the return.
Yeah, pretty easy call. Happened right out in front of the play.
Illegal block in the back against the Cardinals.
That'll be Plainville's second penalty. And we'll back them up just inside their own 30-yard line. As Cardinals will take over with 3:39 to go here in the second quarter on top. 24. See now over 40 yards on 10 carries in this first half for the Cardinals. Second down at 8. Has it from the
Ran right past the blitz. You got to be coming through there with your head up and ready to react.
Lance Lang made the tackle for the Monarchs. He right now is lined up as the deep safety. Monarchs, of course, who have switched to a 3-down lineman front now without Grant Ginther, who suffered an injury in the first quarter. Finney to throw all day. He'll go to the left side. Got a man right at his hip. And the catch is complete. It's Brandon Rohr. As Rohr will haul it in for the first time. It's chopped down out there by Alex Schwartz. It's a gain of 2.
Pretty good coverage in closing to shut that down after the reception for little gain.
2 minutes to play in the contest, in this first half, rather, the contest. It's 24-6 in favor of Plainville. They've got it on second down and 8, right at midfield. They'll run the option. Finney cuts it up here to the right side. Finney close to the hash mark as he'll be swung down. Alex Schwartz with the tackle up to the Monarch 46, a gain of 4 on the play for Finney. That's the 11th carry of the game for Jordan Finney with 1:40 and counting. It is third down and 4 facing the Cardinals. They're up 24-6, and now they'll take a timeout. So they get back into Monarch territory at the Monarch 46-yard line. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll recap our first half, take a look at scores from the first half, and then get you our Redeem Design Spotlight. In the spotlight this week is the TMP Marion Junior Senior High School Music Department. And Kathy Dreiling joins us as we chat music, band, and vocal with her at 1:33 to go in our first half. TMP, that first quarter, first half, 3 turnovers. Led directly to scores for Plainville. Monarchs, though, get a defensive touchdown to cut the deficit to 24-6. 1:33 to play here in this first half. Out of the timeout, Plainville, those black home uniforms for the Monarch 46 will face third down and 4. 3 wide receiver. Finney stands in the shotgun with Casey to his left. Stevenson directing traffic from the sideline. Pump fake. Finney looking to set up a pass. He's got a man just outside the hash, down to the 36-yard line as Tanner Copeland will make the catch. That's a gain of 10 for Tanner Copeland.
Yeah, just not a lot of pressure. Time to kind of sit back there and survey the field, and that's a long time for those backs to cover.
Sit down right in that zone on the left side. And dropped, but not before he picks up 10. Alex Schwartz on the tackle out there. It's a gain of 10 and another first down. Already the third first down of this drive. 38 yards now on 8 carries for Jared Casey in this first half. 53 seconds to play here in this first half. 2 wide receivers to each side. Finney on first down at 10 from the 19. Pump fake to the right. He's got time. Now he's going to roll to the right. Finney directing traffic. He's going to lob it up for Spees at the right side, and he will haul it in outside the numbers for the touchdown. Kobe Spees from 19 yards out hauls in his second 19-yard touchdown reception of the contest. And the Plainville Cardinals lead 30-6. With 44 seconds to go here in this first half.
9 plays, 70-yard drive, capped off with that little 19-yard connection to Spees again, who's having himself a big game.
Tanner Copeland again on to attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Jordan Finney, they fake it, rolling right, looking to throw. Finney, it's pulled in by Cody Crawford, 32-6. Plainville with the lead after the 2-point conversion with 44 seconds to play in the first half. And it is all Plainville Cardinals as they had taken advantage of 3 first-half Monarch turnovers. And their passing game coming alive here against the Monarchs.
Yeah, they're executing well offensively, and Monarchs really needed after that big turnover to shut the momentum and keep it down before halftime.
Monarch Athletics brought to you apart by Next Tech, Discount Siding, Lewis Automotive Group, Lifetime Dental Care, and Insurance Planning. Have a extended halftime show as they will honor veterans here at halftime. Also have performance by the dancers as well here at halftime. So it's an extended look at halftime, which will give us a chance. And with 34 seconds to go here in this opening half, Monarchs will have it from their own 19-yard line. They've got 2 timeouts, but from their own 19, you feel like this is a situation where you just get a couple of positive plays and regroup at halftime down 30-6.
Yeah, just need to get in the locker room at this point and figure some things out.
Inverted wishbone, Rich Meyer, Dreiling blocking for Higgins, and a bobbled snap, ball up into the air. Ball is still on the ground, and the Plainville Cardinals have it. A fumbled snap, 32-6. They do get a touchdown on a fumble recovery, but offensively struggling. 2 wide receivers to each long. They will with a penalty. Well, he had a running play, but a false start on Plainville. Back-to-back false start penalties on the Cardinals. And so now the Cardinals will have first down and 20 from their own 26-yard line. See if the Monarchs can find a way to stop this Plainville offense, although they have had no problem scoring. They've scored on a 37-yard pass, 2 19-yard passes. Both of those to Kobe Spees, the senior, having himself a day. 2 wide receivers to each side. Read option. They will run it right side, and Casey has hit and dropped. Good play up front. Kobe Dreiling calling his name again from his linebacker position. He's had himself a heck of a game, and it looks like the Cardinals are trying to hurry with 10 seconds to go, and Coach Grant Stevens may just let the clock wind down here, and they may attempt a field goal. They're going to take the timeout, just a couple of seconds left. So the Cardinals, and we will see a field goal attempt. That's Tanner Copeland, who is 3 for 3 on the year, will attempt this kick. 44 yards. From the right hash, Casey, the short snapper, out of the hold of the kicker, or of the quarterback, Finney. It's on the way, and it is a short kick that will miss to the left as well. So Copeland misses the field goal. He goes 1 of 2 on field goal attempts in the game in the first half. But the Monarchs turned it over 4 times. Plainville
is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill. Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Well, Banker Executive Realty, Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles.
6 in favor of the Plainville Cardinals as we're ready to begin the third quarter here in just a few minutes. Jonathan Swigert, Dave Barber with you here from Plainville. Also, Rachel Fox back at the KHAZ studios. Quick look at our halftime numbers. Plainville in the first half outgains TMP Marion 197 to -6 total yards. for the Monarchs. The big play, a fumble that ended up negating what had been a couple of positive plays. They lost 15 yards on the fumble. And so that's the big negative play of the first half. Caleb Hagan, 6 carries, 2 yards. Their leading rusher, Alex Schwartz, 2 carries, 4 yards. Carson Jacobs 0 for 3 passing with an interception. Meanwhile, Plainville, 120 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns in the first half for Jordan Finney, 37, 19, and 19. They put up 120 yards through the air, 77 on the ground, 197 yards in the first half. Our stats brought to you here at halftime, brought to you by Eagle Marketing Solutions. Maximize your advertising dollars with Eagle Marketing Solutions. Advertise on TV, radio, and online. You can learn more at eaglecom.net. Well, Dave, we talked a little bit about it here at halftime for the Monarchs. You just feel like you need to get some positive things going.
Yeah, and they started in the first couple of plays of the game. It looked like, okay, we're taking off where we left off, and then they had some negative plays, and the turnovers just absolutely killed them. So it's all about hanging on to that football.
Interception thrown across the field, across your body, mistake quarterback who maybe has more experience wouldn't make. Big one, the exchange didn't lead to any points, but you feel like, some of the turnovers you can understand or you can deal with, but, the exchange on the fumble had it's a pitch on a little fullback dive. Some of that stuff is just stuff you can't live with.
Yeah, you gotta losing a little bit of focus, maybe
right.
Not quite executing,
right.
and you got to give Plainville defense a lot of penetration that disrupted their offense a couple times, and it's execution, and they had a chance and did a little better last week. This week they're struggling again, but again they're facing pretty tough foe here in Plainville.
Cardinals were ranked to start the season, get a big 31-14 win over Norton. They were feeling pretty good about themselves, and then they ran into the buzzsaw in Phillipsburg last week. 31-3 the loss, and they fell out of the top 5 in the rankings to the Cardinals, and I think everybody looked down on Plainville a little bit. Are you seeing what Phillipsburg is doing to Smith Center?
Yeah.
It's in the third quarter, and it's 28-0.
You might,
and Smith Center is the best team in 1A.
Yeah, you might say they played the class and maybe best team in this area, maybe the state. We'll see as it shakes out through the year. But that Phillipsburg team has a lot of experience, and they're good.
Monarchs will kick it off to begin this third quarter. So their defense, which had played good at times, will be on the field to start this third quarter.
Well, they got to keep their heels off the goal line. They've had too many short fields tonight to work with.
3 possessions in the first half for the Cardinals started inside Monarch territory. 2 of the first 3 did in that first quarter. As Jace Wentling has it teed up, he'll kick from the north to the south, our left to the right. Third quarter underway. It's a short pooch kick that will bounce and roll. It's on the field and live for a moment. As Plainville just kind of let it bounce, and it took a roll back toward the north, but luckily for the Cardinals, they're able to jump on it at their own 29-yard line. And that's where the Cardinals will start here in this third quarter. So the Monarch defense will be back out there. Of course, Grant Ginther injured in that first half. So the defensive secondary with a lot of young guys out there, and they have been put to the test here so far.
That's a big loss for this Monarch. Not just for the kind of player he is, just he's a leader in that defensive backfield, and I think a lot of the young kids look to him.
Well, just 1 second fell off the clock in that on that kickoff out of the shotgun. Monarchs coming on the blitz. They've got Finney surrounded. He'll break the tackle. He's going to get across the 30. He makes something out of nothing to the 35. He'll be swung down at the 39. Alec actually make it Weston Pfeiffer who will make the tackle. Finney's going to pick up 10 to the 39. He's close to a first down. They had him drop for a loss of 4.
Yeah, that's all Finney, because they did have him dropped for a loss, and he just broke free, stepped through a couple of arm tackles. That's not a lot we've said. TMP's usually pretty good at not arm tackling, but that one able to step through.
For the Monarchs, they give up 9 on first down, as Finney will officially get 9 on the play. 11-15 and counting here on second down and 1. Finney will keep it right side, as Finney will get the first down across the 45. He runs up that right hash, and now Finney is slow to get up, and he is hurt. It's a first down, but Jordan Finney started to get up and then grabbed that right ankle, that high ankle.
Yeah, that's tough for Plainville too, and that, you know, he was running hard and just kind of got grabbed by the ankle and pulled down from behind.
So Finney picks up the first down. They will mark him down at the 48, so he picks up back-to-back carries of 9 yards, but now the question is, how bad is that ankle injury? I think Cale Dobson was the one who was, maybe Ethan Thomas too. They've had a couple of different Cardinals warming up, so we'll see who the Cardinals turn to.
Yeah, just hope he's going to be all right. You hate to see anybody go down. We got the freshman Ethan Hamilton warming up. He is putting some weight on it, which is a good sign. Able to walk off on his own.
He's going to gingerly make his way to the sideline, but you mentioned he did put, or is putting weight on that ankle, so you feel like he's going to go to the sideline.
He's pretty tender though.
Yep, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on him as they get that ankle retaped, and he's still not quite off the sideline yet.
Oh, they're going to be Spees him.
Have it
the quarterback.
48. That's where they'll spot it. And so with 2 wide receivers split to each side, on first down and 10 from their own 48, Plainville will run it. Casey took the snap. So Jared Casey will be your quarterback, and Spees will carry it for the first time. And Kobe will pick up 4 yards. Second down and 6, ball to the Monarch 48-yard line. Middle of that Monarch defense made the tackle. So Jared Casey now in a quarterback as Finney gets his ankle retaped on the sideline here with 10-15 and counting. Casey will fake the pitch. The lefty will keep it right up the middle. He runs through a tackle and over a Monarch as Higgins will get the tackle, but he just submarined Casey down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 7 at a first down.
Yeah, you move him over and you get the feel it's more of a wildcat set for the offense. Is going to see a lot more run, I anticipate, and probably him carrying a lot of that.
That's a 10th first down of the game for the Cardinals. It's the 10th carry of the game for Jared Casey as he looks here to the near sideline. Casey, the big 220-pound junior. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 split to the far side. Ball to the Monarch 40 on first down. It's a snap and a direct quarterback keeper to the right side. Casey with all sorts of flags has a first down to the sideline. He'll spin back up in toward the numbers and get all the way inside the Monarch 25. They'll spot him down to the Monarch 20. As it stands now, it's a gain of 20 on the play, but this one will be coming back right at the line of scrimmage.
Guessing there was another hold out front on the edge out there because more than one of them saw it and confirmed it.
And Tanner Copeland put his hands up in the air like it wasn't me. And I think, unfortunately for Tanner on the edge.
It's usually a pretty good indication that probably was.
He's had such a good game offensively as they'll call him for a block in the back. The Cardinals block in the back penalty will negate the 20-yard gain. I'll call that right from the line of scrimmage.
That's a pretty big break for the Monarch defense. Need to capitalize here.
There's the 5th penalty for 45 yards now in the game for Plainville, and it moves the ball back to midfield. 9:15 and counting here in this third quarter. It's all Plainville, 32-6. Monarchs turned it over 4 times in the first half. Cardinals were able to take advantage. 2 wide receivers to each side. Casey, the lefty, with a pump fake here to the near side. He's going to throw it deep up the sideline of the numbers, and he overshot his man. He was looking for Cody Crawford on the left side outside the numbers. Pretty good coverage by Bryce Hickman. That was nearly a touchdown.
I tell you what, he was going for the home run, and defense had caved back with a deep throw, and Copeland was standing pretty wide open right here at the 50-yard line with a lot of room to run. And that's okay. He took the big shot, and it looks like Tennessee's coming back in.
So Finney will come back into the ball game after the throw on first down and 20.
Thinking I don't get to play quarterback very much. I'm taking a shot.
Finney back in at quarterback on second down and 20 from the 50. Finney's going to keep it on the option right up the middle. George got the first down and more to the 40, down to the 35, into the open field to the 30. It's a foot race to the 20, to the 10, and he'll be brought down from behind. And Finney is again a little bit slow to get up as Bryce Sipe just saved a touchdown. That ball all the way down to the Monarch 7, they'll call it the 7-yard line.
Well, he got up kind of slow, but when he was running, he sure looked pretty healthy with that new tape job.
Gain of 42 on the play for Finney, 105 yards on 24 carries. The 11th first down of the game for the Plainville Cardinals. And with 8:49 to go here in the third, they are in business again.
Yeah, pulled him over here to the sideline, and wonder how much more he'll play tonight.
Casey back in at quarterback here with Spees. Kobe to his left, motion man. They'll snap it back. Casey will keep it. Read option. He'll stretch inside the 5 down to the 4. He had the big 230-pound linebacker Caleb Higgins grab it onto his waist. He pulled him down for a gain of, we'll call it 2. Brings up second down and goal from just outside the 4. Now if you're the Monarchs, Casey has proven that he can throw it. So you can't just sell out on the run all the way. Try not to give up a score here early in this third. Now closing in on midway through the third. We're just under 8:15 to go here in the quarter. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the far side, to the right side. Casey to pass. Casey now on the quarterback draw. He'll take it to the left, outside the numbers, stumbles into the goal line, and it's a touchdown for Jared Casey. For the second time in today's contest, Jared Casey will score, this one from 4 yards out. And it puts the Plainville Cardinals on top 38-6 with 8 minutes to play in this third quarter.
Yeah, they will take 4 minutes off the clock, 9 plays, 71 yards. Casey finishing it off at the quarterback.
After the short run by Casey. From 4 yards out, Tanner Copeland to kick the extra points. And Copeland right through the middle to make it 39-6. In favor of the Plainville Cardinals. It's Casey who scored from 2 yards out. Also has a touchdown from now 4 yards out. And they lead 39-6 with 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
You're going to see the leadership they've got with the experience they've got. Quarterback goes down, they just next man up, and it doesn't look like they missed a beat.
Casey will score his second rushing touchdown of the season. Casey has carried it 14 times for 55 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Monarch Athletics brought to you in parts by Hollis County Abstract and Title Company, State Glass Company, TMP Marion High School, and Field Abstract and Title. Monarchs down 39-6. Hickman and Schwartz ready to return the kick. Copeland again ready to kick this one off. It does appear the Plainville will be working in some younger guys here as this third quarter moves along. Kick from Copeland, high kick that is bobbled by Hickman inside the 5. Bryce will pick it up and take it right up the seams, and he will stumble across the 16-yard line. Sickman is brought down on the play by Staub. Also Copeland, the kicker, in on the tackle. Monarchs will take over at their own 19-yard line. Down 39-6 with 7:52 to go here in this third quarter. After the ankle injury, Finney is not out there on defense.
I'd kind of be surprised to see him come back in and play.
Cale Thompson in out there on that defensive secondary. Monarchs send a wide receiver to each side. 3 backs behind Jacobs. They'll send a man in motion to the right side. It's Kobe Dreiling. Here's a little pitch out to Schwartz. This one off his helmet. It was a backwards pass. He's able to pick it up, tippy-toe the sideline, get across the 20, and Alex Schwartz up to the 24-yard line. Schwartz will pick up 5. On what will go down as a run on a pass that was backward as Staub makes the tackle.
Yeah, making something out of nothing. That play didn't look very pretty, and like you said, it was a lateral, so it's going to be counted as a run, but alertly picking the ball up, realizing the whistle hadn't blown, able to make something out of it.
That bounced off of Schwartz's helmet on the right side of the formation. Ball here to the Monarch 24-yard line. Motion man, fake the pitch underneath, handoff Schwartz. Alex Gannon dropped. Good form tackle up front. Brennan Staub, he's having himself a heck of a game up front. Staub's been playing great on that defensive line. It's no gain for Alex Schwartz on second down.
That's one of those tackles you put on the training film.
Yeah, it was a great form tackle by a defensive lineman. So the Monarchs will face a third down here and 5 after no gain that time for Schwartz. Ball at the Monarch 24-yard line. They send a wide receiver to the near side and Johnson, one to the far side at Hickman, and again 3 backs behind Jacobs. Carson to throw. He's got pressure in his face. He's going to take off and run to the left side, trying to get away from the defensive end. He can't do it. He'll be thrown down for a sack on the play. Kobe Spees with the sack, as he will wrap up, and Spees with his second sack of the season drops Carson Jacobs at the original line of scrimmage for a loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Yep, not the drive they were looking to start the second half either. But again, hasn't had time when he's dropped back to really do much of anything. More running to stay alive.
Wentling again to kick. Jace with a low line drive kick that'll go into Plainville territory and then bounce out of bounds right around the 48-yard line, 49-yard line. It's a 32-yard punt. And so with 5:41 to go in the third, Plainville will have it. They'll have it at their own 48-yard line. And the field position game has been dominated by the Cardinals, taking advantage of a number of Monarch turnovers deep inside their own territory. And then after the Monarch offense hasn't been able to get anything going either. Plainville has it at their own 49-yard line. Comes with 5:41 to go here in this third quarter. Plainville leading 39-6 on a first down from their own 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Finney. Read option, it's Casey right up the middle. Jarrett breaks a tackle. He's got the first down and more. He breaks another tackle into Monarch territory. Across the 40, inside the 35. He's brought down at the 34-yard line by Jace Lang. But now before he picks up 16, make it 17 yards on a first down.
Yeah, laying back there at safety again. Kind of on an island, made a pretty nice play for the Monarchs because it looked like if he gets through him, he's gone.
After the first down carry for KC, ball into Monarch 35-yard line. Finney to throw, quick slant to Brewer, left side. He caught it and then came down with it. He had to double catch it way up high at the 30 and gets inside to the 26-yard line. Brandon Rohr with a catch and a run for 9. And it's second down. Actually, it'll be a gain of 7. So call it second down and a short 2 on Rohr's second catch of the contest. Fennessy again out of the shotgun here on second down and short. And he'll give it left side on the read option. It's Casey. Jarrett breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk into the end zone. This one from 26 yards out. Jared Casey, for the third time in the game, will score. And now with 4:33 to go here in this third quarter, it is 45-0, or 45-6, I'm sorry, in favor of the Plainville Cardinals, as Tanner Copeland ready to attempt the extra point. As Jared Casey scores on his third rushing touchdown of the contest. Took it off to the left side and was able to walk into the end zone. Copeland out of the hole to Fennessy on the extra points. Drills another one right down the middle. 46-6. Plainville with the lead over TMP. 4:33 to go in the third quarter.
Just 3 plays to cover that 52 yards, and they are rolling right now. Came out of the locker room a little bit on fire and have pretty well put this game away.
Monarch Athletics brought to you in parts by Taco Shop, Roof Masters, Jeter Law Firm, and Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. Plainville, 2 rushing touchdowns in the second half by Jared Casey, 1 in the first half for a total of 3. Tanner Copeland with 2 receiving touchdowns. Kobe Spees with 2 receiving touchdowns for Plainville. As they're on top, 46-6 with 4:33 to go here in this third quarter. As the Cardinals will have Copeland to kick it off again.
Smith Center now trailing 35-0 to Phillipsburg. So Phillipsburg has made their statement tonight, I do believe.
Taking control in the Mid-Continent League, ready to move to 3-0 in the MCL race. So I'll have meeting with the TMP Marion Monarchs later. Also got a meeting with Norton later as well. Kickoff from Copeland is going to go into the end zone as Bryce Hickman lets it go for a touchback. Monarchs will get it back here. Take over at their own 20-yard line with 4:33 to go here in this third quarter. And nothing has went right for the Monarchs so far. You feel like you just need something to go your way here in this game to try and get any sort of momentum before this game comes to an end.
Yeah, right now it's about making something positive happen.
Monarchs will have a wide receiver to each side. Jace Langen for the first time as a wide receiver to the left. They've got 3 backs in that flex bone formation behind the quarterback, Jacobs. Carson will send him hand in motion to the right side. That's Dreiling. They give it off to Higgins. Caleb right up the middle as he will rumble forward for a gain of 4. Staub and Junkemeyer in on the tackle. As Higgins will get 4 on first down. Just 6 yards on 7 carries for Caleb Higgins. Coming off a 167 and a touchdown on 28 carries a week ago.
Well, they had that nice play to start the game, went 11 yards, picked up the first down, and is that the last first down they've had?
Yep.
So they need another one right here.
Facing a second down and 6. Man will go in motion to the left. They're going to run the option. It's Higgins again. Caleb just lowers his helmet and falls forward close to the 30. They'll spot him at the 28. And again, Junkemeyer and Staub with the tackles. Jonas in there, Smith in there as well to the 28. Monarchs facing a 3rd down and 1 after another gain, this time of close to 5 for Higgins.
Well, that's what they've been looking for.
Monarchs with 3:25 to go here in the third, down 46-6. Trying to put together a drive. Plainville on a 5-man front. Motion man is Dreiling to the right. They'll keep it with the quarterback left side as Jacobs has the first down and more across the 40 up to the 41-yard line, and he lost it, and immediately the side judge says Plainville football.
Back on the keeper around that side.
Monarchs will turn it over for the 5th time in the contest. Make it the 4th time in the contest. 4th fumble as well. And the ball goes right back to the Plainville Cardinals. With 3:07 to go, Monarchs had a big run for Carson Jacobs to the 41-yard line. So he picked up 11, but will fumble and give it right back to the Cardinals. Plainville will take over the Monarch 41. Comes with 3:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 46-6 Plainville with the lead. 2 wide receivers to each side. Low snap. Finney jumps all over it, but he's going to be dropped in the backfield. So the low snap, and Finney will recover it. A loss back to the 44-yard line, so a loss of 3.
Well, he got him out there. That surprises me a little bit.
Do have some new faces in at wide receiver. Dobson's one here to the near side, so they are running new players in. Jared Casey's out. Kobe Spees, I believe, is the one in the backfield as they'll snap it right back to the quarterback with a flag on the play left side. And it's Hamilton on the carry. So Ethan Hamilton will carry it for the first time, and that will be it for Finney, you have to think, although he is still out there. So Cardinals will be called for an illegal block in the back, or maybe a hold. And so it will back them up into their own territory here. Anderson Dewey is out there as a wide receiver.
Second down, a long ways to go.
Yeah, second down at 25 after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, Hamilton's going to throw right side, and a flag in on the play. It's out of bounds. False start, or illegal formation is going to be the call on Plainville. So they are going backwards now as Hamilton, the TMP, was illegal form. They call a false start, but they didn't stop the play. So back-to-back penalties on the Cardinals. They now have 7 in the game. Hamilton again is the quarterback. Finney lines up right next to him as the running back, so they really have 2 quarterbacks back there. 2 wide receivers to each side. Monarchs show blitz. Here they come. Hamilton's going to step up. He's hit and will be dropped. It's a Monarch sack. So Monarchs able to get pressure up the middle. Monarchs, Richmeyer with pressure in the middle. And Hamilton will be dropped back to the 32, and a loss of 10 on the play.
3rd down and almost to the Phillips County line now to pick up the first.
With 1:45 and counting here in this 3rd quarter, it's 46-6. Plainville with the lead. Finney back there with Hamilton. It looks like Jordan's going to take the snap now. 2 wide receivers to each side, and he will on 3rd down and long. Finney going to swing past the left side. Hamilton, and he dropped it. Jordan Hamilton switched position, or Ethan Hamilton rather switched positions with Jordan Finney, and he dropped the pass there. So Ethan Hamilton in there at the quarterback position. So the Monarchs are going to force a punt thanks to some unforced errors by the Cardinals. It's Jared Casey, the punter. It's the first time he's punted in the ball game. And gets off a sidewinding left-footed kick that will go out of bounds at the Monarch 31-yard line. Comes here with 1:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's all Plainville in this one. They're on top, 46-6. Monarchs will have it at their own 31-yard line. Monarchs. Possessions not looked great. Fumble, punt, interception, fumble, punt, punt, fumble, punt, punt. Offensively, 2 first downs, but they did fumble on that run. Wide receiver split to each side. Carson Jacobs will send Dreiling in motion. They'll run the option to the left side. Late pitch, and Higgins trying to get to the corner. Caleb dragging a defender to that far sideline. And he will pick up maybe 2 on the play before Brandon Rohr makes the tackle on the far sideline. Higgins with his 9th carry of the ball game. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 46-6 in favor of Plainville. Monarchs turned it over 3 times in the first half. Make it 4 times in that first half. Here's the option. Jacobs left side. Carson got to keep it. He's got the first down. He'll stay along the sidelines across the 40. And Jacobs will run it out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9. And a first down for Jacobs.
Well, that's been a long time since they found a little room on the edge and doing a good job. Jacobs recognizing what he got there and worked the sideline pretty well.
First time really that option has worked, and it's worked on the last 2 possessions actually. Motion man, they'll run it up the middle again with Higgins. The fullback tackled the middle of that defense by the Cardinals. Caleb able to pick up close to 6 up to the 48-yard line. With 18 seconds to go here in this third quarter. See if Monarchs get a snap off before the end of the quarter. They trail 46-6. Motion man is Schwartz to the left. They will run an option to the right. Jacob Scott gets the corner to the 50. Now will lower his shoulder, fall forward to the Plainville 46-yard line, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Monarchs down 46-6 as we head now to the fourth quarter. It's the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
We head down to the fourth quarter. Plainville in control, winning 46-6 over the TMP Marion Monarchs. Monarchs, though, do have a first down on this drive. Trying to get a little something put together here in this fourth quarter, something to feel good about heading into key district play next week against Hoisington at home, ahead of a expected pretty good crowd for homecoming. Monarchs after a gain of 7 for the quarterback, Jacobs. Have it first down at 10 from the Plainville 46-yard line. Motion man to the left is Schwartz. It's an option to the left for Jacobs. Carson cuts it back up to inside of the seam and is wrapped up on the play by Cale Dobson. Jacobs will pick up to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the first carry of the fourth quarter for Carson Jacobs.
I know Cardinals have a lot of younger players in right now, but it's an important drive for the Monarchs. Really need to finish with some points here.
Hickman to the near side, Johnson to the far side as they go wide receiver to each side. Three backs, they'll send a man in motion. That's Schwartz. They'll start one way, then go back to the right. Here's the option. Jacobs will fake the pitch. Carson's got to keep it himself, cut it up inside, cross the 35 inside to about the 31-yard line. It's enough for a Monarch first down as he'll pick up 11 on the play. The Monarchs get another first down. 41 yards now on 8 carries for Jacobs.
Yeah, he's been able to fake that pitch out there and cut it up. Last couple of possessions, picking up some nice yards for the Monarchs.
Their 4th first down of the ball game. Ball to the 31. 10:55 to go in the contest. Monarchs driving. Motion man is drawing to the right. They fake the pitch underneath, handoff on a trap. It's Higgins. Caleb bounces it left side inside the 30. Couple of stiff arms, and he'll be brought down as he's chopped down by the Plainville Cardinals to the 21-yard line. Call it the 20. That's close to another first down. Maybe just shy. He will pick up about 9.5 yards, and it may be enough for a first down. We'll see.
It's close.
And it is enough for a first down. Gain of 10 for the Monarchs fullback Caleb Higgins on his 10th carry of the game, 24 yards. All to the 20. Motion man again is Schwartz. They'll run the option to the right side. Carson Jacobs, late pitch, flag on the play. Here's Dreiling right side. He stood up inside the 20 and driven down at the 16. Jared Casey in on the tackle. So goes now, it's a gain of 4, but we'll see what the flag is. It's called a gain of 3. It's on the Monarchs. It's a block in the back, holding. Block in the back on the Monarchs. Dreiling picked up 4 ahead of the penalty. It's the second penalty on the Monarchs in the ball game.
1st and 20.
So first down, 20. Ball to the Plainville 30-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 46-6. Plainville with the lead. Now Jacobs options left. Pitch ahead to Higgins. Caleb will run through a tackle, but is brought down at the 31 as Dobson and Rohr make the tackle. It was Rohr who had the brunt of the punishment as Higgins just lowered his shoulder and ran him over. Gain of 1 for Higgins.
Well, if you're a little guy out there on the edge, he's not the one you want to be facing down.
Closer to 2 actually on the play for Higgins, who has 26 yards now on 11 carries. Ball to the Plainville 29-yard line. Monarchs with 9:15 and counting. Handed off Richmeyer. First career carry for Ryan Richmeyer as a fullback, and he stood up at the line of scrimmage, and Jared Casey from his linebacker position brings him down for no gain. Richmeyer had started the offensive line a year ago, came back and was a starter for the first 2 weeks on the offensive line, and now has moved to fullback and gets his first carry of the season right there for no gain. 3rd down and 20 from the 29. Wide receiver here to the near side is the sophomore Jay Slang. Wide receiver to the far side is Johnson. Jacobs looking to pass. He'll drop back, gonna throw it deep. This one is incomplete. He was looking for Johnson up the far sideline, but that ball was well underthrown and off the mark. Kind of floated out there as well.
I don't know if Johnson ever saw. He kind of gave up on the pattern. I don't know if he ever knew the ball was even out there.
Jacobs just threw that ball as far as he could up the seam. Jacobs had ran outside the numbers. So from the Plainville 29, 8:31 to go in the contest, down 46-6. Monarchs will go for it here on 3rd down and long. Blitz coming, hit and dropped. Staub came in untouched. Jacobs is sacked back to the 40-yard line. And a turnover on downs. Ball back to the Cardinals. On top here by 40 at 46-6.
little bit surprised they're not running a continuous clock.
That 40-point margin. Plainville will take over now. Their own 40. But again, different faces in there in the backfield. Hamilton's the quarterback. He's going to take it here to the near side. Monarchs stretch it out, and Richmeyer will tackle Ethan Hamilton for a loss. That's right, and Richmeyer will make the tackle back to the 36, a loss of 4 on the play for Ethan Hamilton. And his third carry of the contest. Lots of new faces in there for the Cardinals. Still some old faces out there as well. So Casey's still in the ball game. He's talking through the plays with Hamilton. 2 wide receivers split to each side. Monarchs still with most of their starters out there. Some miscommunication in the defensive secondary. Now a low snap and fielded and just taken back to close to the line of scrimmage is Jared Casey to the 35. So he loses a yard on a low snap. Casey has 97 yards on 17 carries. And from the 36, it's 3rd down and 12. 7:15 and counting in the game. 46-6. Plainville in control of this one. Three wide receivers to the left side. Hamilton out of the shotgun, looking to throw that way. Now he's just going to take off and run with it. Hamilton across the 35 and will be hit shy of the 40 to the 38-yard line. So Ethan Hamilton will pick up 2. And it's punt time again for the Plainville Cardinals. TMP Marion Athletics brought to you apart by Adams Brown Barron and Ball, High Plains Roofing, and Redeem Designs. Casey ready to punt this football away. Monarchs with Bryce Hickman running in late. So he'll be ready to return the kick from Casey. The left-footed kick is a high short kick that will go out of bounds. This is going to give the Monarchs great field position. Don't often see that from Casey. A pretty good all-around player and a good punter. Monarchs' lone offensive bright spot has been a couple of first downs here in the second half, but other than that, Plainville's defense has really been solid in this one. Monarchs' lone touchdown came on the defensive side as Ryan Richmeyer is able to recover the fumble and return it for a touchdown. But it is all Plainville, 46-6 in this one. 6:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball's at the Monarch 46. Jacobs will keep it, option to the left side. Here's a pitch for Higgins, flag on the play, and a chop down inside the 45-yard line. In fact, all the way down to 42. As it stands now, it's a gain of 11, gain of 12, and a first down.
Going to be coming back.
They're going to call a block in the back on the Monarchs.
Illegal block in the back against the Monarchs.
So the block in the back of the Monarchs will negate a first down run for Caleb Higgins. Out here on the edge, one of the wide receivers. Penalty on the Monarchs, their third of the contest. And now it's first down here. Ball back to the 36 for the Monarchs. With 6:06 to play here in the ball game. Option right side for Carson Jacobs. Carson going to decide to keep it. He'll take it up the seam, and we'll get back to the original line of scrimmage across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 12 on the play.
Good job of picking up the penalty yards and a little more.
And Hansen was the one who made the tackle. Freshman linebacker. Plainville defense Starts a freshman, couple of sophomores. They're going to be good for a while. Here's a fake pitch, handoff up the middle. Higgins, the fullback, will take it into Plainville territory to the 48.
About 7 on play.
Pick up 7 yards on the carry. Brings up 3rd down and 3. It's 35 yards now on 13 carries. The Monarch fullback. As he gets them to the Plainville 47. Motion man is drilling to the right side. And we get a stoppage. We get a false start penalty called on TMP. So the Monarchs called for a false start. 3rd down and 3 will become 3rd down and 8. Of course, don't forget, just under 5 minutes to go in our ball game. We'll have our halftime show after this, as we'll bring you some scores from around the area, bring you our stats from tonight's ball game. I'll give you a quick recap of this one. Back to their own 48-yard line. Jacobs, play action, looking to pass. Carson's going to roll to his right, outside the hash marks, throws it as far as he can, and he overshot his man up the right side. And the numbers looking for Alex Schwartz. Jacobs just threw it as far as he could. Missed his man by almost 10 yards downfield. 0 for 5 passing in the ball game for Carson Jacobs. 1 of 13 so far on the season through the air. It's 4th down and long, 4th and 8 for the Monarchs from their own 48-yard line. The timeout taken by TMP. Monarchs.
Timeout Monarchs, 4:44 left in the 4th quarter.
With just over 4:40 to go here in the 4th quarter, we'll take the timeout, down 46-6. It was 32-6 at halftime. Monarchs turned it over 4 times in the first half. 3 of them led to scores. Also have a second half turnover as well. Plainville, Jared Casey, couple of rushing touchdowns. And then Jordan Finnessy, we talked about him in the pregame show. He's what makes this team different than everybody else. He has touchdown passes of 37, 19, and 19 in tonight's ball game. So out of the timeout, Monarchs come out in the punt formation. Freshman Jace Wentling stands at his own 35. We'll see if Monarchs, who are facing 4th down and 8 from the 48, will punt it or maybe try and fake it here at midfield. They don't, and Wentling will just kick it away, and he kicked it out of bounds. Goes out of bounds inside the 15, and it will come out right around the 16-yard line. That's where the Cardinals will have it. 4:37 to go in our contest. (46-6). Plainville with the lead. Cardinals on their way to 2-1. Monarchs will start 1-2. Monarchs, of course, with a matchup with Hoyington next week. Homecoming. Big district, week number 1 district matchup, if you will. We got a final on Hoyington Larned. We'll get that one to you in a minute. Next week's not going to be any easier. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 here to the near. On first down, Jared Casey will run it, and he ran right into his own blocker to the 19-yard line. Casey with a gain of 3. That gets him right at 100 yards. Final from Larned. Hoyington 50, Larned 13. So Hoyington will come into next week 2-1, having won 2 straight.
I thought I read that right earlier, and this another score posted has that the other way around. Larned 50, Hoyington 13.
Hoyington with
I think Hoisington 50 is right, though.
Yeah, their running back had 5 touchdowns tonight. 2 wide receivers, 3 left side. Casey bobbled it on the read option. Monarchs all over it as Hamilton carries it. Good play up front by Ryan Richmeyer on 2nd down and 7.
No gain on the play.
It will be no gain as the quarterback Hamilton did get back to the line of scrimmage before Richmeyer brought him down. So it's 3rd down and 7 after no gain on the play for the quarterback Ethan Hamilton, as Hamilton, the freshman, in there. Part of those young guys that have got a lot of playing time here in this one for Plainville. Up by 40 with 3:10 to go here in this 4th quarter. Out of the shotgun, Hamilton's going to swing it to the flat. One-handed catch by Casey. He's at the 30 with a blocker in front of him. Casey to the sideline. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Bryce Hickman just saved a touchdown as Hickman knocked him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Call him out at the 47. Nonetheless, it's a 1st down. Casey rips off 28 yards on that catch. He brought it in with one hand and then took it 28 yards for the 1st down.
Big fella showing some soft hands out there. Nice play for the Cardinals.
So Hamilton completes his first pass for 28 yards on a little swing pass. Casey's in this game, ran for 100 and right at 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 for 1 passing. Now he has a 28-yard catch at a 1st down. Out of the read option, Casey tried to keep it. Hamilton wrestled away from him. Ethan will lose 3 as Ryan Richmeyer makes the tackle to be just a loss of 2 for Ethan Hamilton. It'll be 2nd down now and 12 with 2:40 and counting. 46-6, Plainville with the lead. So Plainville feeling good about their game here this evening. It is homecoming. Ace High gets their first win in 2018. Get you that score update here in just a minute. Out of the shotgun, Hamilton right side. Ethan trying to get to the sidelines, and he's brought down on the play. Bryce Hickman was the one who's going to get credit for the tackle. Hickman just kind of pushed his blocker into the quarterback. As Hamilton picks up 1, and it's 3rd down and 11, under 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
You mentioned it. Hayes High coming away with a big win, 21-20 over Liberal. Big league win for them tonight. They've been locked in some pretty good battles all year long.
It's a key win against a similar or larger classification team for them too. 1:40 to go in the game. 3rd down and 11. Hamilton's going to run it left side for Plainville out of the shotgun. Hamilton trying to get to the sidelines, and Bryce Side with a good play. Side just came up and shed his blocker on that left side and made the play on 3rd down. No gain for Ethan Hamilton. It's 4th down again.
4th down and 11.
You know, we talked about it last week, Dave. We talked about Lance Leck. He made a great play at the end of the ball game. You're seeing the younger guys make plays. That's a great sign. Just got to put it all together.
Yeah, both sides play well together.
So a minute to go here in this 1st half, 46-6, and we're going to get a flag on the play on the punt by Casey. Official here to the near side couldn't get the flag out and his whistle blown in time. The wide receiver, the gunner over here on the right side, was out in front of the play. And so this will back Plainville up on their 8th penalty of the contest. And so I'll have another chance for Plainville to punt it away. 52 seconds to go in the contest. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part here on KHEZ by Classic Quality Body Shop, also on HaysPost.com, by Hertz Rent-A-Car, Hayes Kalon, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. KC, the left-footed punt, this one a low line drive kick. Hickman will let it bounce and then pick it up late as just across the 11, and he'll be brought down on the play by Ryan Junkmeyer. It looked like Junkmeyer got him across the helmet to pull him down, but no flag on the play with 41 seconds to go in the contest. Plainville from the get-go. Able to take advantage of 4 first-half Monarch turnovers. They lead 4 seconds to go here in this one. Be the first time since 2016 Plainville will start 2-1. You know, the Cardinals want to have some momentum going into their district starts. Here's a handoff running left side for the Monarchs with Alex Schwartz. Schwartz will pick up 4, and now there's a Plainville Cardinal hurt on the play. Alex Schwartz will be tackled after a gain of 4. Schwartz now with 13 yards on 5 carries. Not sure which Plainville Cardinal this is. Thought maybe it was Dobson, but I didn't see. He was at the bottom of the pile. He's the one who made the tackle and went down kind of awkwardly, had his leg twisted behind him, which oftentimes happens at the bottom of that pile. As the trainers are looking at Dobson, who's down on the play here with 30 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to get help up, but unable to put any weight on that leg. It is Cale Dobson. So he'll get help here to the near sideline. And a game that was decided a long time ago. Something you never want to see, especially with 30 seconds to go here in the contest at a game that was a 40-point Plainville lead. They're into that third quarter. Monarchs' chance to run a couple more plays here. They've got it at their own 24. Wide receiver split to each side. Clock will wind now. 20 seconds to go. Here's an underneath handoff. Trying to bounce it left side as Schwartz got hit. Was able to make one man miss, but will not make a second man miss. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that probably will do it as Wiesner makes the tackle, and that's going to do it. Our final tonight, Plainville 46-6. Over the TMP Marion Monarchs. Plainville will move to 2-1. First time in 2 years they've done that. Go back to 2016. Meanwhile, the Monarchs will go to 1-2 on the season. Plainville takes advantage of 4 Monarch first half turnovers. Monarchs turn it over 5 times in the ball game. TMP falls to 1-2 with the 46-6 loss at the hands of the Plainville Cardinals. Up next, Monarchs will be back at home to begin district play against the Hoisington Cardinals. Once again, our final 46-6. This is the Monarch Sports Network, a service of Dave's Auto Repair.